Hi, Andrew. Yeah, that's right. Duquesne University professor Dr. Kristen Kupe joins me now to talk about this primary day. So, Kristen, let's start with the top of the ballot here and talk about the Republicans. Do you get a sense for how they're feeling about casting a ballot for president in this primary while the frontrunner is on trial? It's an unusual situation.
It really is. It's very historic, and it really can go one of two ways. There are people out there that believe that this is sort of a bad trial that President Trump is facing right now, and so they're going to support him no matter what. But the fact that the Republican candidate for president is on trial right now it has the potential to turn a lot of Republican voters off. So it really just depends on what the voters believe and how much they like President Trump or believe the charges against him right now.
All right. Well, when you think about primary elections, they're typically lower turnout, lower voter turnout. But this is a presidential year. We'll get a sense probably tonight for what voter turnout today has been, and we have a couple more hours before the polls close. We should mention you still have time. But when you get a sense of folks who vote based on issues, be it immigration or abortion, does casting their ballot on a day like today matter?
Absolutely, because this is a day that determines the candidates for offices at the state and local level where a lot of these policies are made. Economic policies, women's reproductive rights, education, a lot of those decisions are made at the state and local levels. So even if you're not 100% voting because of the presidential election, you should still go check out the candidates for the down ballot offices, because those races really do, and those offices really do have an impact on your everyday life.
Do you think voters in Western Pennsylvania are doing more to educate themselves about those down ballot races? When you think about your municipal elections and who really represents you on the very local level, do you think people are trying to do more to find out about who's running and why?
I think there has been an increased interest, especially when people don't like what's happening at the local level. Yeah. They will be more engaged. They will try to get their opinions out there. So there has been, I would assume that there's going to be an uptick in those types of interests and participation at the more local level. But again, the primaries, we're going to see probably a much lower turnout than we have in past years. So don't be surprised by that. The real show is going to be on November 5th.
Do you expect voter turnout to be low tonight?
I do. I mean, this is a traditional primary occurrence. We should not be surprised to see lower numbers than in past years. We're going to see a lot of mail-in balloting too. So if we don't have the results right away, that's not a bad thing. It's the counties taking their time, following the laws of the state to open the ballots at the right time and get all the votes counted as they should.
And let's remind people, polls close at 8 o'clock.
And if you're in line, stay in line.
Because they have to let your vote count, so you still have some time to do that. All right, Dr. Kupe, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
On Pittsburgh's Action News 4. And be sure to keep it right here on the air, online, and on the free WTAE mobile app for instant alerts and up-to-the-minute election results as they come in. We'll be working all night.